Describe a time when you struggled to build a relationship with someone important. How did you eventually overcome that? Towards the start of my professional career, I worked in a manufacturing plant. I was a simple floor worker. I had very little responsibility. It was an entry level job. And this plant that I worked at was part of a very large company with many, many, many other manufacturing plants. But the plant that I worked at was the, let's call it the flagship plant, and the pride and joy of the company. So this plant was very important. It was its highest producing, highest volume, best quality. So the CEO and owner of the company would come by every so often, maybe once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, once a month. Um, and back then, when I was younger and inexperienced and unprofessional, I had heard, oh, this is the CEO. Oh, I'm going to get in good with him, and I'm gonna rise up in the ranks and be amazing because I have befriended this CEO. Unfortunately, it did not work out that way to begin with because, as I said before, I was inexperienced. I was younger. I was maybe 17 or 18 at the time. Um, but over the next year and a half, 2 years or so, I would talk to this individual every time he came to the plant. I would prepare materials and say, this is the things I've analyzed. This is how I think the production method could change. And eventually, he started asking me out to lunches and explaining me the process of these things and how the manufacturing side of everything worked and how the logistics side of everything worked. And eventually, he taught me a lot. He helped me become a lot more professional, a lot more confident in myself. And eventually, with continuing to talk to him and be mentored by him, I was made the manager of that plant.